Hello everyone, welcome back to another day and another stream. The road to Champion 2 League continues with a sneak quest, and I'll be doing everything in my power to obtain a positive result. Here we've got Equalizer and Earthquake, so I think I'm going to try... Oh, excuse me. I'm going to try and use Sandworm to my advantage. I think I might do it in the Dragon Splinter just for maximum effectiveness. And then for the flight school part of the quest, well, that's going to be the responsibility of a few earth creatures. We're going to bring in you and you. Of course, we're going to bring in yet another snare. Then we've got flying, and then we've got 7 mana left to represent the team. I don't feel that enthused by all of the options on offer here. Not gonna lie. Spirit of the Forest is possibly my best bet, but she will be extraordinarily vulnerable to sneak from a sandworm herself. We'll see. Hopefully I can get in there and destroy enemies before they destroy me. We shall see. Shall see. Well, we've got Bright Bloom, and the sneak is not such a bad idea here. It's going to go to all the right places. Now the question is going to be, can I actually hit the Truth Speaker? The deluge of every other creature that they've got. Snare is nice though. It's a pity they too also have a snare. Dragon Jumper getting in, and a Resurrection getting in, and then, oh god, all the poison. Okay, that is now properly dead and should remain so. We've managed to snare their deadliest creature, and they're going to manage to destroy me before I can do anything else with my sandworm, sadly. That's all over for me. Rip. Okay, we'll try again. Just explosive weaponry. So, sneaky, snipey, speedy, green splinter. You, cheap version of you. Since it's explosive weaponry, may as well go with the double strike champions of the world. Focus that fire. Just going to make a slight modification here. Since I'm all melee. We'll see how this goes. Hey, fire. Okay. Well, their speed is going to utterly decimate me. Grateful they don't have thorns. The disadvantage of playing a snipe team here, not a snipe team, a all melee team here, is that the enemy snipe is going straight into my frontline creatures. Which is probably going to lead to a loss. As much as double strike is super useful in Blast. It's not as useful as just simply having more attack. So that's 2 losses in a row. Very depressing days and very depressing times. But we'll keep on going. We'll see how far we get. Yeah. The Queen Mycelia was upsetting. Spreading Fury. I'm going to use Camilla here. And I'm just going to go with the all sneaky team. I'm also going to throw in Coral Wraith. Coral Wraith is my security. Actually, let's just go with something different. If we're going to get angry, let's get properly angry with a Naga Warrior. It's too low mana for anything of real consequence here. And waiting for my opponent, as per normal. It's good fun. It's all I seem to do for the majority of my streams these days. Is just wait for my opponents to pick their teams. I wish I wasn't so tired today, but it's been a super long day. It's definitely leading to a diminished performance in game. And my opponent still hasn't picked their team. Oh, okay, here they go. Well, my angriness on my Naga Warrior isn't going to do all that much here. Coral Wraith didn't get to do anything either. That's a loss. The upsetting thing is waiting so long just to be absolutely destroyed. Okay, target practice, 26 mana. It's gonna be... Oh, so tired. It's gonna be death. Deathly Sneak. Sad Sneak. All the Sneak. We'll throw in Magic, Reflect, and a Silence. I'll just arrange these so that the Sandworm is in the most annoying position and hope that Sandworm can sneak through the enemy team. I'm grateful it's not Milo. But Return Fire would have been more useful. Much more useful. I'm losing that on account of the double triage. I can read these matches like a book. Okay, now we've got Lost Magic. So, I don't know. Let's go with a crazy scheme where I'll be defeated by my law, most likely. It is indeed a crazy scheme. So I'm going for a team full of quick glass cannons, but they will be protected by Kraken. It's pretty much the only thing they're going to have going for them. And they'll have some more speed. I don't know, it might work, might not, probably won't. But Kraken's that kind of free ticket, free pass sort of thing sometimes. Not all the time. Now I get to wait 100 seconds while my opponent thinks about what they're going to do. If indeed they're going to do anything at all. Okay. At a glance, I'm not sure. Thorns is going to hurt. My damage is rather spread out. But hopefully they can just miss and never hit me. That would be ideal. Yeah, my damage is very spread out here. I will win, but only just. There it is. It was the most outrageous damage pattern I had here. But I will take the win. It's what I wanted. That's one feather in the hat of the quest. What have I got now? Equal opportunity up close and personal. Hey, Bakweni. I don't know what to do with this quest. It's a sneak quest today. And I'm so freaking tired. So that doesn't really make my brain or the choices that I want to make any easier. Oh, it's just a long day. Absolutely longest day. Felt like it's lasted for 400 hours. Only melee may be used, so I guess we'll go with reach and hope that somehow Hydra stays alive. I'll put Hydra at the back in case of sneak. And then see what happens. I've got a bit of sneak in there. Well, my law's not helpful. Hydra is going to become a victim of their own success here. I'm surprised I won the dice roll on the speed there. Yeah, of course Hydra's gonna retaliate, trample everything now. At least their Hydra doesn't get a last stand, and they waste good function. Oh no, it's gonna retaliate and kill me, isn't it? Eh. That's okay. That's still a win. Still a win. Only just, but still a win. I'll take it. That was just, that's an accurate representation of the day that I've had. It's like, that happened. Whatever. Okay, what have we got? Armored up. Odd one's out. Green Splinter's gone. Oh, well, it's in there, but it's not viable. Maybe it is viable, but it's not because it's equal mana creatures. Oh, sorry, and I want to play an equal mannered creature in that scenario, so I guess with odd ones out and armor, I could use a Stitch Leech, particularly in this low mana world that I find myself trapped in. Chaos Agent is, of course, always welcome. And I'm going to use the True Speaker, because then I can also use a repair. And we just need some stuff to keep that little bitty Stitch Leech alive for a bit longer. Let's go with that. And I don't believe we're going to play zeros. No, we're not. Go like this, maybe. I'm banking on old mate Dodgy McDodgerson to actually do a dodge. Well, the poison's nice, but it's going to be entirely ineffective. Oh no, it's not. It'll work. The backfire was functioning nicely. Keyword was. I get the feeling my opponent may have had a sneak quest as well. Why else would you bring Goblin Sorcerer? In any case, another loss, another day, another battle. And yeah, it might be a Llama Hydra day. Just feels like brute forcing that may be the most effective way to obtain W's in my quest, just by placing tokenistic sneak in there. But my brain is really struggling right about now. Yeah, it's a shame. I would have gone with Coral Wraith, given the opportunity there. 22 mana. Is that enough mana for Kraken? Yeah, it's too much mana. As in, if they play Kraken here, they're... I don't know what tree they're going to be barking up. So I'm just going to place my faith in the Pelacor Mercenary being competent enough to get to a last stand. Even with them in... I'll put them in third. I'll put them in third permission. Third permission? Yes, third permission. They go into third permission. Not position, permission. Oh, this team. Alma is going to be an absolute horror to hit. Well, we got a couple of snares in. So much for the dodge. At least we're going to get the last stand as requested. Still going to take that earthquake damage at the start of the round owing to the cleanse cycle. But I should be able to come away with the win. Just need to get through Alma. And that seems like a far more insurmountable challenge than I'd like it to be. There we go. Frustrated by the fact that he's only got 4 health. 4 damage, rather. Wow, brain cannot compute anything today. And meanwhile, my rating is still going up to all-time highs here. Where did I get up to? No, 4132 yesterday. 4109 today. I think that Champ 2 is within striking distance this season. But probably tomorrow. At this rate, I got 2 more wins to make. And then I think I'm going to go and lie on the couch and do nothing. At least today was my last day of work for a little while. Back on the leave. Champ 1. Yeah, for all the opponents I encounter, they get propelled up to there. Not for me, though. Otherwise, the temptation is there to just say, hey, Bakawini, here's my mouse. Go. Pick me teams. Get me wins. Equalizer and Noxious Fumes. Bakawini always carries. Life and water. How do I incorporate sneak into this? I need to use immunity. Krallis. Krallis the Greater. Yes, Krallis the Greater. He's made of a substance that eviscerates cheese into a fine powder. Hopefully he can eviscerate the cheese that is Kraken into a fine powder, but we'll discover that shortly. If I go with Krallis, there's no need for a... What's the thing called? A cleanse. But we probably want to bring whatever blasts we can to try and knock out whatever may be behind, lurking beyond the Kraken. Now that gives me 8 mana. Let's do some Silence. I don't know if that's the best choice for a silence, but it's what I've selected. And yeah, that's my other thought as well, is how do I counter the magic? That's why I wanted to bring that silence in. And there's no other El Cheapo Silencios that I can bring along here, and I haven't even brought a sneak in. So, you know what? I'm just gonna YOLO it with a Warrior of Peace. So there's the silence. And let's go with the Chaos Agent, I guess. Well, there's only a bit of magic in their ranks. This return fire stuff is going to hurt me pretty badly. It's a pretty closely mirrored team. But I have a Krallis. They do not. Yeah, I know. I was expecting there to be a Kraken and Vanamore and Ruler of the Seas and 400 Cleansers and all that sort of stuff, but no, apparently we won't see that. What's going to be very frustrating is if my Warrior of Peace is the one who gets resurrected. It's looking like that could be the outcome. Because they've got a resurrection up in their sleeve. They've got 3 resurrections, actually. No, I'm not winning this. I'm just going to skip that to results. No Champ 2 today, I don't think. I think it's just going to be lots and lots of losses. Hundreds upon hundreds of losses. I wish I could just compress the time to be like, okay, cool, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose. Earthquake. Lost legendaries. Interesting mix. Doesn't mean I can't play Llama Mage. I'm just doing what's going to make me happy here. Sandworm can come along. So I've got multiple snares. I've got Pellicle Mercenary in there. Let's throw in that. And that leaves me with exactly 8 mana. Even though it's not exactly 8 mana. Well, we can't use a Hydra because it's lost legendaries, damn. I could probably use a Unicorn Mustang. But it doesn't have flying. What about... Let's just throw in my Silic Infantry. They've got shield. They'll protect themselves against Earthquake for a rather long period of time as a result of that. Also, if my opponent does bring a whole bunch of sneak, they should stand up pretty nicely. Then I'll see if Sandworm and Headhunter can get to work. It'll probably be a big fat no, but I have to ask the question to find out the answer. Oh, it's Chantius with a shield bearer. And a shield bearer at the back of their team at that. At least they don't have any flying machines. Well, outside of Luminous Eagle. This is going to be excessively painful. At least I don't have to kill shield bearer twice. Go, you great big beast. If only he could hit. That 12 attack, it just needs a piercing to go along with it. They'd still need 5 rounds to get through everything, which is never going to happen. Ouch. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. Okay. We have Noxious Fumes and Odd Ones out. It's time for Harklaw. Wait. Is Harklaw... I thought Harklaw was... No. Well, maybe it's time for Almo. Because I want to go for the immunity play here. Actually... yeah, let's go Kitty instead. Then swap it over to life. Because I'm going to just play the whole you can't kill me. Now where's Almo? Oh, there he is. So we've got Byzantine Kitty healing, Jinra Nova, bunch of triage. I feel like we should have something that is capable of both healing and attacking itself in the back line. Gold Dragon would be perfect, but I don't have one. That is a possibility. We can counter that possibility potentially with a Silver Shield Sheriff for tons and tons of armor. Then the question is... maybe Lone Boatman. Yeah. Let's see if that doesn't do anything. Well, there's no Dragon Jumper. Similar enemy team, though. I am not sure about Uriel being their final creature. I mean, what attacks are they going to unleash? Well, after round 1, I'm in a worse position somehow. Probably because I had the enemy snipe go into one of my triage. Which is less than ideal. skip, lose, next. Yeah, and my positioning was terrible as well. $28 mana, Silent Summoners. Okay. Well, when Silent Summoners calls, I think it's never too much mana for Kraken, right? Provided I've got enough of a support network around him. We got the heal, we got the repair. Magic is a risk, but I believe we have a silence and a triage. And then a headwinds. See if this goes. Hope it goes. Oh, I didn't bring a sneak. Oh well. Well, perhaps we'll get some good retaliates in here. They all missed. There's one that hit. Hooray. There's one that's never going to hit. Poison is dangerous. Worried about my poor little grenadier. Yeah, that's me too as well. It must be contagious. I think I could still lose here. Well, I managed it somehow. 34 ranking points up. Didn't count towards the quest, because I forgot the key element. And here I can't even go for the quest, because it is no sneak. But it is knockout. So, death. Death it will be. I want an undead Rex with magic reflect. Yeah, Kraken just Krakened. Here I'm trying to build the best anti-Kraken team I possibly can. Everyone will have magic reflect. We have a stun, everyone has knockout, I have a giant killer in there. I think I should roll with even more stun if I can find it. Margin Necrosi. That'll go straight into the front line with no snipe. What else can I throw in here? Cyclops will never hit. Let's throw a little tiny teensy dodge tank in second position there. Oh, hey, it's a Lord of Darkness. I'm okay with this. Sure, they've got Void, but I don't know how that's going to necessarily stop what I have planned here. Renders my Pegasus invalid, but oh, Jesus Christ. Of course I got stunned first up. And then Mr. LOD, 12 damage. 12 freaking damage. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. With a Lord of Darkness that ironically also has stun himself. for the ultimate in screw you technology. Aim true and healed out. That's everything has snipe? No, everything will always hit. Okay, so if everything's always going to hit, they're probably going to play Mylor. Because green splinter's in. So that limits me if I want to do my quest to either fire or blue splinter. I'm going to go with fire. It's time for some ranged sneak. Because I don't see the return fire option being extraordinarily viable here. And I think I'm going to just take full tilt advantage of Jotun with something like Lava Launcher, anticipating Mylor. Fully anticipating Mylor. Mylor Mycelia is what I'd love to see here. I'll go with Halfling Alchemist too. This could be fun or this could be catastrophic. Let's see. It would really suck if they played Deep Swimmer. That would be like, you're having a bad day of gameplay? Here. Thought it couldn't get any worse? Here. I'm actually looking forward to seeing if this team does a good job or not. It's either that or I just get shredded by Valnimal. Probably that. Probably shredded by Valnimal. Or maybe shredded by Archmage Arius. This is not going to go well because of the force field. Damn, they don't even have headwinds. Well, rip me. Because everyone got boosted to basically 5 damage or more. At least I'm killing what's behind it. That might be the best I can do there. Yeah, it's a lot of magic damage. Can't contain that. Ouch. Well, I suppose that's probably worse than Balnamore. Archmage Arius. Okay, let's try that again. But that is a novel way of trying to achieve a sneak quest. They probably thought, what the hell was this team? I'll be honest, I sort of thought that while I was putting it together. But my anticipated end goal was not seeing that. I was going to be much more excited if I saw a Mylor. Or anything else, really. When it's an Archmage Arius, it's just like, why bother? Okay. We have a Fog of War and Rise of the Commons. So again, I can't do my quest. Sneak quests suck so much. I think it's going to be a Byzantine chicken. Yes, I called it a chicken. It's closely related to a dragon. I'm just going to see what I can do in terms of quick speeds. Well, with Fire Quest, at least you can still play the team. Here you're sort of limited to, you wanted to do this? I'm sorry, that's not happening. I'm going to spam swiftness. There we go. And now to maximize those thorns. Oh, we can't use Mycelia. What a shame. We can use Spellsmith, which is practically the same. Okay. So much untouched mana. Oh yeah, it's a sneak quest. Let's bring in Sandworm. Okay. This is gonna either be terrible or terrible. Oh, it's a sneak quest and it's a sneak quest, but it's Fog of War, so why would I bring a Sandworm? Who knows, they may make an outstanding tank. Time will tell. Of course you couldn't dodge. Of course you couldn't dodge that. 11 speed to 6. Double your speed, but don't dodge. That wasn't even the animal's fault. That was just bad RNG. Terrible, painful RNG. Alright, let's go again. Let's get punished. Let's get pushed back to Diamond 3. I foresee it. Depressing part is it's just 2 more wins with sneak creatures. Now it's going to be back to basics as the next rule set for sure. Not quite. But the flying sneak is banned, which is fine. We can get around that with some it's no healing either. Damn, I was gonna bring Kralis and be like, haha, can't stand me. Instead, I might need to go Selenia. He will use a Dragon Spirit, because that way, haha, you can't snare me. Stitch Leech is probably the most viable. Fire Splinter will clean up here. They'll bring either Antliners or Antoid Platoon and just absolutely wreck if they know what they're doing. Who's got the most health here? Let's go Chaos Agent. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have all the 2 mana flying. Okay, well that's not the team I expected to see. Initially I was thinking, yay, none of them have flying, and then I looked at the summoner. Well, Backfire was very lucky there. Damn. Not even a draw. Ugh, so depressing. Perseverance is what I gotta have. Okay, another one where I can't do my sneak quest. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Okay, if we can't do a sneak quest, what's the most annoying and absurd team I can submit here? I'm tempted to do the Jotun team again. But this time I'll arrange it on speed. Maybe not ammo. I don't know why I bought Serpent of the Flame for. I should have gotten the other one. Ended up with the useless creature instead. Maybe if I play it with Flamesmith. I can't play it with Flamesmith. Damn it. Maybe if I play it with Flame Monkey. The budget Flamesmith. Chaos Agent in the rear, and of course, the thing that always... there's no point in bringing Chaos Agent because there's no sneak. In that case, let's just bring Creeping Ooze to reduce the enemy speed. And we'll see how this goes. So much time wasted on getting losses. All right. Well. Hey there, Mr. Poison Man. It might work. I don't get my sneak. But everything else might work. How refreshing. They're probably like, what is that card? I've never seen that card before. Because no one ever uses it, because it's a piece of crap. I mean, it's situational, and that was probably not even the right situation to play it in, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'll take the win. Needed it. Right, this time it's likely we're going to see Auric. To use Sneak. I'm going to use Sneak. Let's use Ouster. Who's gonna tank up for us? Anyone available that has Void. Many creatures are available that have Void. I think to be the safest thing I can possibly do would be to use Onyx Sentinel. Now let's bring along an Amplify. Amplify with Rust. There's enough mana in this game for Kraken to be a worry. There's also the possibility of there being a Shield Bearer. So I'm going to try and carefully balance my team here. Well, as best as I can. Cthulhu. Silent Sharpie can be replaced with that. Yeah, we'll protect the Sandworm by putting them there. Well, it looks like the gamble might work. The only thing that sucks is Snipe is going to take away the Rust and the Shatter immediately. And a very big rip to my team. Destroyed. again. I'll get there one day. I may be 483 years old on that day, but I'll get there. Because this is making me feel very, very, very old. Super duper old. Right. That's not a great rule set for sneak. It's a terrible rule set for sneak. But not going to stop me from trying. Oh, this is a bad idea. Actually, this could be a hilarious idea. I don't know. Let's see. This is desperation, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute desperation. Okay. We're going to self-cleanse. We're going to triage. Which is what's going to matter the most here, I think. And it's all on Stitch Leech. It's all on Stitch Leech to live. Hey, Loose Magoose. We're on a rip-snorting loss streak currently. My faith is placed within Stitch Leech and Almo right now. I think I might just win. What the hell is this team? Oh, Jesus. What have I done? Hands up if you thought this team that I submitted was going to be absolutely pointless. I've genuinely created a monster with this team composition. I'd like to interview my opponent following that being thrown at them. I did say that was, you know, quite literally desperation to try and sneak a sneak win into the quest. Yeah, that was kind of like, let's put two piles of shit out and see which one stinks the least, and then we'll give that one a trophy. That's exactly what happened there. Let's try again. I know, that's a disappointing thing, like 16 hit point equalizer. Like, what was I doing? Alright, here we go. Super sneak, look at that. Equalizer, look at that. Alright. It's going to be pyre time. Because it is equalizer and super sneak. We're going to go with Oh, I can't type, I can't function. No worries, Vakuoni. Thank you for your company. Exploding rats, then exploding dwarf. And we're going to get rid of all these. Oh, there's a block. No, because then I won't fit the one I want in. And the one that I want is this guy. And then let's go with this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and hope that our exploding dwarf can do some damage. Now, I don't think this is going to count towards my quest. Ouch. Can I have a turn to attack now, please? Clearly not. Oh no, he retaliated. That's tragic. I didn't even get my trample in. Oh, that's just awful. Screwed by the RNG. Again. Life is good. Life is great. Life is the best. Need to get like a Splinterlands themed plaque made up of live, laugh, lose. Alright, and another one where I can't do my quest. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Blue Splinter's in, Kraken is in. So we build the Kraken Slayer team, right? Or no, let's just go with Kraken. When in doubt, apply Kraken to injured area. Perhaps with an Ice Pixie. And an Albatross. And then we'll go with the cleanse. Double cleanse. Just for fun. Alright. Let's see. That should be my motto for Splinterlands. Live, laugh, lose. Come on, pick your team. Get your team in. Get it chosen, get it selected. That's interesting. I don't see a Kraken. No, I haven't. If anything, it'll probably be in the AMA. Tomorrow, or potentially that happened today. I don't know. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. I'm so freaking tired. Well, thank you, Kraken, for delivering a potential victory to me here. Can I hit the Naga Assassin? I'll hit him with magic. It'll just take a while. Oh, okay. No, I can hit them. Yeah, and that change where you can't see your opponent's name until the battle actually begins hasn't been implemented yet either. It'll probably be a change that requires some maintenance and some notice and that sort of thing. Alright, well. There's a win. Still got one more sneak win. And it's time, probably, to see a back to basics rule set. Which will, you know, prevent me from doing the quest. That's my life now. It's absolutely the purpose of my life. My rewards for today better be good. I've suffered today. I've suffered deeply and immensely. Most of the suffering is waiting for the defeat, waiting for the sword to fall. What have we got here? Something about things hitting, and then something about something else. Yeah, I guess that they are fair though, that every estimate that they have on development time frame is wildly optimistic. Time frame? I'm making up words now. Aim true and taking sides. That's a tricky one. Actually, no, it shouldn't be that tricky at all. Because when I'm guaranteed some free hits, I should probably use some life leech. I think it's probably too optimistic for shield bearer. Instead, let's go with Chaos Knight. And we can slip in the Truth Speaker. Throw in a blind, throw in a speed. Actually, let's go double speed. Because I have got quite a slow moving team here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind swapping over to modern format myself at this point. I'd never have to face a Kraken again. Be like that Simpsons episode of, can you imagine a world without lawyers? Everyone's dancing and having a great time. And can you imagine a world without Valnamore? I can. It'd be an amazing place. I managed to get a pretty speedy team in here as well. Alright, the grind continues. The horrific, horrible, horrible grind goes on. I didn't expect to take this long with my quest today. But I did. And I have. And that's slightly annoying. Keep your distance. Okay. Blue Splinter. Come on down, Mr. O'Shaughnessy and Coral Wraith. And sure, you can come along too. Don't forget about you. And don't forget about you. And there. Alright, let's see how this goes. Well, it's my law. And I didn't bring any melee, so this is brilliant. The snipes are probably gonna absolutely wreck me. There's wreck the number one. But Coral Wraith is safe for at least another 2 turns. And in those 2 turns, they're not going to be capable of taking out... Oh no, that triage. That triage good. That triage is excellent. Okay, cool, that's the quest. I don't see how I could lose from this position, but we'll wait and see. I do like the fact that they brought Mylor when there's no melee, so why the thorns? Took me a while to realize that. I'll take the free win, don't get me wrong. I'll take it. I'm going to claim this reward. See what we get. And what will it be? Ooh, chests. The lotion. A pack. Okay, a pack's not bad, because that's 5 cards. Spellsmith, Conjurer, Gold Foil Devil. So that's pretty good. Gold Foil Rare. Could be better. 6 Dark Energy Crystals is not better. Heatsmith. 5 DC. I want to get a legendary though. Oh, there's a pack. Another one. 7 Gargoyle Devil. Deceiver. What's this? Another 6 Dark Energy Crystals. That's not too bad. That's actually really pretty nice. For an hour and 11 minutes of slaving away at the Splinterlands. Losing my rank is sort of priceless. But getting those 2 packs is alright, I suppose. Gonna go add them to my pile. My pile of packs. Which is a enormously large pile of packs at this point. But I don't have enough lotions to open up any serious or significant number of packs, and I don't wish to spend any money on lotions. There's no point. I've got the maxed out Chaos Legion anyway, so I'm just going to collect those packs, add them to the stack. Probably do what I did last time, which was when Untamed had sold out, I ended up with lots of Untamed unopened packs in my Max Untamed collection, and basically selling those unopened packs before Chaos Legion came out put me in a really good position to go really hard into Chaos Legion. So who knows, I might end up doing the same thing with the packs I've got, or maybe I'll need those cards for the land expansion in the future. I don't know. I feel like it's not a liability holding unopened packs at this point, so I may as well. Okay, well, that's me done for today. Who is online? I press the raid button and I see no names. Gondor calls for aid, and there's no one. There is no one out there for aid. Let's see, is there anyone else streaming the Lands of Splinters? Oh, we have a new person that I've not seen streaming before. Kryptonius Rex. Let's go pay them a visit. I enjoy it when I discover new streamers. Let's go. Thanks everyone for your company, and I will catch you all again tomorrow. Cheers.